The wonder pot is glowing bright. Wonder pot tales, tales of wisdom, heart and light.
And so it was. At first, the life dazzled him. Chief Adigwe's parties overflowed with music, laughter, and women in glittering lace. Politicians, businessmen, and wealthy traders clapped to his beats. Naira notes rained on him as he played till dawn. He ate foods he had only smelled from afar. He wore clothes finer than anything in Umulada. So, that's how it was that his life changed in a matter of weeks after meeting Chief Adigwe. Despite all he told himself before he left his village, that he would stay focused and save money and send money to his mother, who he knew would be worried, Chijioke did the opposite. This is the life. By the time Obina sees me in 2 months, he won't believe his eyes. See this fine angel coming. And of course, it was a different lady every weekend. Occasionally at the party, beautiful ladies would come around him. See what I have been missing, he would say to himself.
Very good playing, Chijioke.
Thank you, sir.
When you take a break, I want you to give this envelope to Barrister Tunde when it comes to you,
he said as he handed him a fat envelope. Okay, sir. Inasmuch as his village instincts wanted to prompt him to ask what the envelope contained, he refused to, but just handed it to Barrister Tunde when he came. He also noticed all manners of strange activities going on in these parties, but as he always said, this is the life. He also met Linda, a lady who always attended Chief's lavish parties, and with time, they started dating. With Linda by his side, his executive 1-bedroom apartment in the best part of the city, and the car Chief gifted him. Of course, this was the world he always dreamt of in the village. Chief's parties would hold almost anywhere Chief wanted. Sometimes they would travel to a different state and party. There was a time that they partied for 7 straight days. And because Chijioke was making a lot of money, he cared less. Chief also trusted him, and he had promised to teach him his business. But soon, cracks began to appear. One night at the party as he rested, he overheard men whispering in the corner. They spoke of bribes, stolen contracts, and plans to silence enemies. His stomach tightened. Is this the greatness I sought? Still, the money and praise numbed his doubts. He sent nothing home to his mother. He did not write to Obinna. He told himself he would return only when his wealth was enough to make the whole village bow in awe. And he hoped this would happen in the next few weeks. Hey, Sio, it's 6 months already. He said to Linda. Time flies when you are enjoying yourself. But if you are suffering, time will be as slow as a snail. Man, village life no be here, oh. This is the life. Let's get some rest before we leave for the party. So that night, during this particular special wild party, Chief approached him and gave him 2 envelopes with instructions as usual. The usual business of the day was taking place when all of a sudden, he noticed police officers storming in. Because he had been playing so loud, he didn't notice when Chief stopped dancing, probably because he had heard the police siren and left through the back door.
Hey, hold it there! Hands up!
The officers echoed. Chijioke stared in shock as he saw bottles smashed, women screaming, people trying to run. But before he could reach the door, an officer already held him by his shirt.
What's this?
The officer said as he took both envelopes.
Ogasi, this man is selling hard drugs.
It's not my own, no. I'm just a village drummer, oh.
Then why is there cash in another envelope?
Because it's for Chief. New money gave it to me.
And where is Chief? We have been looking for him.
He went through that back door. But of course, Chief was nowhere to be found.
Take him away,
Please. I'm just a poor village drummer. I don't know anything, no. I don't know anything. Please, officer. In the chaos, Chijioke's beloved drum was trampled underfoot as he was dragged away with the others. I don't know anything, no. Please. I'm just a village drummer. In the cold, dark cell at the police station, the smell of sweat and fear thick around him, Chijioke sat with his head in his hands. His fine clothes were torn, his pockets empty, his phone missing, and the shame burned hotter than hunger. He watched as the number of people arrested at the party reduced minute after minute. He consoled himself Chief Adigwe would come, but after waiting for days and Chief didn't come, he pleaded to make a phone call, and luckily, Linda came. Oh, baby! I didn't know you were here. I have been looking for you for days. He looked dirty, humbled and weak. Babe. Thank you for coming. This is not the life, oh. Did you see Chief? Which Chief? No one knows where he is. Okay, please, try and reach Barrister Tunde. But where will we get the money to pay him? Don't worry. I have money in my room at home. And so Chijioke described where he put all he had saved in his room to Linda, and even the special envelope with money he had labeled Mama, and off she went with a promise to return the next day. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? But unfortunately, days passed since Linda's last visit, and he stopped worrying and concluded she didn't find the money or Barrister Tunde was nowhere to be found too. Having spent a month in the police cell, he was later released because, as he said, I'm just a village drummer. The police told him Chief, who they had been trying to arrest for a long time, did the same thing to a previous musician who performed at his lavish parties. Thank you, sir, Chijioke said as he left the police station. As he walked all the way to his apartment, he looked forward to a warm bath and just pampering. He also wondered why Linda never came back. Maybe they threatened to arrest her if she ever stepped foot in the police station again, he soliloquized. Anyway, at least I'm home, he said as he walked through the gate. But the sight he saw next at his apartment sent chills down his spine. The gateman gave him an envelope. Puzzled, he found his keys in it and a note from Linda saying she didn't know he had so much money and would pay him back when she returns to the country. With this, he fell to the ground, Linda. Weeping, wondering what to do next. Linda, why did you do this? This is not the life. This is not the life. He went to the place where they occasionally held parties for Chief Adigwe, and it was like a ghost town, and rumor had it that Chief, new money, had vanished like the morning mist. Alone, penniless and broken, Chijioke had only one road left, the road back home to Umulada. He pondered on how he would return and face his mother and everyone, painful as it were, clinging to his broken drum that once gave him comfort. This is not the life, oh! Boarding the bus back penniless was the hardest thing ever. When the bus finally dropped him at Umulada, the village looked smaller than he remembered, yet more beautiful. Smoke rose from cooking fires, children chased each other barefoot, and the air smelled of roasted yam. Obinna was the first to see him.
Chijioke, you are alive! Look at you! Why are you so thin? Were you sick? Where did you go?
Chijioke's eyes dropped to the ground. My brother, I was a fool. I chased shadows at the city and nearly lost myself. Please, forgive me. Obinna studied him, then smiled softly.
Come. Your mother prayed every day for you. Let's go.
Okay. When his mother saw him, she ran forward, tears streaming down her face. She clutched him tightly, whispering,
My son! Welcome home!
I'm sorry, Mama!
Welcome home!
I'm sorry!
They both cried, embracing each other. So, Chijioke repaired his broken drum with patience, stretching new hide, tying new ropes. And when he returned to play at village gatherings, his sound strangely had changed. It was deeper and wiser. His drum now told stories of pride, of mistakes, of shame, of forgiveness. At the New Yam Festival, the elders called him to play. The village square was filled with laughter and singing. Children stamped their feet, women clapped, men danced like boys. As his drum spoke, it carried more than rhythm. It carried a warning, a lesson, a healing. When the festival ended, the oldest elder, Papa Okoro, raised his staff.
Listen, people of Umulada, a man may wander far, but the Iroko does not move its roots. Chijioke left, but he has returned wiser. Let his journey remind us, not every road that glitters leads home.
The crowd murmured in agreement. That night, as the moon lit the compound, Chijioke sat with Obinna by the fire.
You see now, my brother, the drum does not beat for itself. It beats for the people. Without them, it is only noise.
I thought greatness lived in the city. But true greatness is here, in serving, in belonging. The city taught me, but the village saved me.
And from that day, Chijioke became more than a drummer. He was a storyteller with his drum, teaching through rhythm, guiding through beats, healing through music. He was no longer restless. The state governor attended a local ceremony where Chijioke played. The governor loved his playing so much that Chijioke was made the cultural ambassador for Umulada. This brought Chijioke and his mom new fortunes. He met very important people and also played in different parts of the country and became popular as he had always dreamed of. He helped Obinna, his dear friend, get better parcels of land for farming and helped him get tractors for his farmlands. At least his fingernails will be clean now. He also cared for his mother and his beautiful wife and 2 lovely sons, who he taught his rhythm, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. Chijioke learned that true greatness is not in chasing glitters afar, but in giving light where one stands. If his journey touched your heart, let the rhythm travel further. Like, share, and leave your thoughts below. And until the wonder pot stirs again, my friends,
Keep your spirits warm, your drums close, and your hearts kind.
The wonder pot is glowing bright. Wonder pot tales, tales of a